Well, I mean, I've been going to this church, or I think I've been saved for about a year and a half because I've been
Mm-hmm.
sober for that long. And around the time I got sober is whenever I found that church. Like, if you guys want to hear my testimony, I'll tell you,
Yeah, I'm free to listen.
but it's a
Nothing, I
lot.
mean, I don't care. We had all the time in the world, brother.
Okay, well, he's probably just gonna sit here and, yep. But, so my testimony is, um, not too long. I don't want to get into the specifics of it because there's a lot. I'm gonna try to get to the gist of it. But I was drinking a lot and doing a lot of drugs because I got out of a bad relationship. And one night I drank a lot and I took 6 grams of mushrooms. Do you know what that is?
Uh huh.
Like the
Yeah.
psychedelic mushrooms.
Yes, sir.
And I got into a fight with my buddy and I started driving and I was hallucinating the whole time.
Ooh.
And like I hit 2 people head on in a car crash because I was driving in the left side of the road.
Yeah, huh?
And you know, a lot happened that night. I think as soon as I hit the other car, that's whenever it happened. But long story short, I got arrested, right? I was in the back of a cop car, and that's whenever it started. Like, cause you got to think I'm out of my mind right now, but I'm having a out of body experience. Like, I legit thought that I had died in that car crash, and I was stuck in the back of a cop car
Oh, I
for the
see.
rest of eternity. Like, I thought I had died and went to hell.
Yeah.
And I thought that because I was in that car for maybe 2 hours while they were putting me up doing paperwork before they took me to the hospital and then eventually jail. But I felt like I was in that car for days. Like, I mean, days.
I hope y'all know there's people right there on that thing. So
Yeah.
you watch out.
Alright.
Ah, you see me.
But,
Dude, we
I'm still
told you
looking.
about that entire time. We were getting chased down by the same dude.
But yeah, I thought I was in the back of that cop car for days. I was seeing things. I legit had a hallucination where I thought that my own parents were trying to molest me because they showed
Ooh.
up to, because I was on the phone with them in the back of the car,
Yo, I'm getting chased down again. I'm sorry.
and like they showed up for like maybe 3 minutes to just to be like, yeah, that's my son. What do we do? Where's he going to jail? Like, is he okay? Stuff like that. And I thought the entire time that they were trying to molest me in the back of a cop car. But I mean, there's video footage of all the things that I'm saying that I saw is not what happened. Like, I have video footage from the cop. Like, that's not what happened. And just to kind of let you know the kind of state of mind that I was in my head for a few hours, I was saying the Lord's Prayer, but in reality, I was screaming at the top of my lungs, you know, give me a gun, I want to kill somebody.
Oh.
And so, yeah, like, I legit thought that I had died and went to hell. And then I get into jail, still thinking that I'm dead. I'm still kind of regaining consciousness at this point, like being able to control my body and everything. But, well, I get in there and I think to myself, okay, I'm in jail. I've heard all of the stories. Like, I'm going to have to kill somebody in here. Like, I'm getting into that headspace in my mind.
Mhm.
And I walk in and the lights come on because it was like night, like almost morning by the time I got in there. So like they were just waking up. And so I get in there and they're just like, hey, what's your name? I telling them what happened. We're talking. They're talking to me about God. They're talking to me about Jesus. I come in here with the mindset of like, I'm going to kill somebody, and they're over here talking to me about Jesus and just like, dude, look, he loves you. He doesn't care what you did. It just matters what you do from now on. And I had to wrestle with that. And I was in jail for exactly 3 days and 3 nights, which is exactly how long Jesus was dead before he resurrected. And how long Jonah was in the belly of the beast. And you know, in the Bible, it says that if you want a sign from God, it will come through the sign of Jonah, which is 3 days and 3 nights. And before I went into that jail cell, I was an atheist. God revealed himself to me over those 3 days and 3 nights. He showed me what I was going towards, which was hell. He showed me that. And then he gave me the sign of Jonah in those 3 days and 3 nights. And after I got out, I went straight to church. I got baptized. I dedicated my life to the Lord because I don't want anyone to have to go through what I went through in what felt like days, but it was only hours, for eternity. I don't want anyone to have to go through that for eternity. Like, it was torture. I thought I was being hunted by the devil. I thought my own parents were trying to molest me. Like, I thought that there was puke all over me. I was screaming at the top of my lungs, give me a gun. Like, I was out of my mind, and I thought that that was going to be my eternity. I don't want anyone to have to go through that. So I've dedicated my life to spreading the gospel, bringing people towards Jesus. Because at the end of the day, this world will fade. And there's going to be a lot of people who go through for eternity what I went through for a couple of days, and it was torture. It still lives with me. Those visions, what I saw, like, it messes with me on a daily basis. I could not imagine spending eternity like that.
That's one of those things I couldn't wish on my worst enemy.
What'd you say?
That's like one of those things you could, like, you know how they say there's some things you don't want to wish on your worst enemy? That's one
Yeah.
of them.
It's definitely one of those, man. Like, if you only knew how real this was, then you wouldn't play with your life like you are now. And I'm not saying you guys in general. I'm just saying people who are on the fence. Like, if you only knew what was at stake, if you only knew what you were looking forward to, you would not be playing with your life. And so I've dedicated my life to pursuing Jesus, getting sober, getting right, doing what he calls me to do, which is to be a light in the darkness.
Help others when they need helping.
Yeah, show people the way. He is the only way, the only truth, and the only way to have life eternally. Everything of this world will fade except for him and his glorious kingdom. So that's what I'm here to do. Just tell people. Because I was reading the Bible the other day, and it was just like, there's going to be more rejoice in heaven over one sinner that turns to repentance. One. He cares about the individual in a world of 7 billion.
He cares about every individual because he created every individual.
He created you. Like, and a lot of people are just like, well, God created me. Why did he give me the ability to sin? Why wouldn't he just create me inside of his kingdom? And I was just like, because if love was forced, then it's not love. Like, I like this guy named Cliff Connectley. He does these debates, and he tells people, what if your dad came up to you, or like you were in love with a girl, she said that she loved you, right? You've been dating her for months, and then you find out that your dad has been paying her $1,000 a week to date you.
That's forced love.
That's forced love. It wouldn't feel good, would it?
Then
why do you think
that's all fake?
Yeah, why do you think God would want that? He gives you a free will as a gift, saying, look, I want to have a relationship with you, but I want it to be your choice. I don't want to force you to do anything because I love you. So that's why he gives us a free will. But with a free will comes consequences of a misuse of that free will.
Knock one. On me. He's right there, on that corner. There he's on top.
That's fine.
He's straight.
It's always good.
I'm not good at playing, but I'm good at talking.
Yeah. As
So,
long as you're having fun, it's all that matters.
yeah. But yeah, that's just the basics of why I'm doing this. A lot of people who have like social anxiety or just don't want to be in touch with the real world, they start playing video games and then they start secluding themselves. And so this is my way to reach people who don't want to be reached, in a sense. So do you guys got any questions about like...
Not any off the top of my head.
No?
No? Alright. Can I ask you guys some?
Yeah, go ahead.
You don't mind? Because last time I asked somebody a question, they got off the call. Like,
No, we
because
don't mind.
I
I'll
made
answer
them.
best of my ability.
Yeah, that's fine. So, what is the evidence that you have that Jesus is reliable? Like, why do you believe what you believe?
I can give you a example from today what my mom told me.
All right.
My dad died. I already told you that. He died last week of a brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
And my mom and dad separated because he cheated on her back last year. But they're
Okay,
trying to work
just-
things out.
Just to clarify, like, I'm recording. Are you okay with me posting this? Because I will
I
throw
don't
this whole
mind.
thing away.
No, I don't mind. I really
Okay.
don't.
Okay, we'll continue. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just didn't want
No,
you
you're
to.
fine.
All right.
Declare. She cheated on him, or he cheated on her, and they went through a lot. But then recently they tried to get back, try to fix things, or whatever. And the night it happened, they were talking about it, about trying to fix them, fix our relationship, fix everything with us and our family. And the night of it, they had a brain aneurysm.
That's
And
terrible, man.
He was basically declared brain dead the same night. Kept him on a ventilator till Friday, then they officially declared him brain dead. Friday at 4:59.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
No, it's 4:59. Declared him dead at 4:59. People don't think my fault was not paying attention. Who's up top? He was declared dead at 4:59, and my uncle Stephen, he tried to, and they were trying to fix things together because there was a feud there too. But he had a little daughter, she's about 16, 17. 17. And she
Just low.
had this dream or whatever. She told my mom about it. That she was at the funeral, at my dad's funeral, and she had a dream that she was crying in my mom's arms, and she turned and looked towards my dad's casket and see my dad standing there. Then my uncle came in and asked, "Hey, what's wrong?" Then she looked. She said, "Y'all don't see him?" Looked at my dad, and my dad spoke to Skylar saying, "I'm fine. Tell them I'm fine, and I'm in a better place." And then she
That's
woke
amazing.
up crying.
That's amazing. Yeah, it even says in the Bible that he will come to us in dreams and in visions, declaring the goodness of him and his existence. So it's incredible that you said that. That's a testimony right there.
That happened last night, and I found out about it today about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I was honestly amazed. And then she questioned it herself. Well, why me? Why? Out of everybody, out of your entire family, why me? My mom gave her the explanation of you were in between you're in between our family and your father, and since you're in between both, you can connect to both.
Oh wow. The way I was thinking of it is like she might have been questioning God up until that point, like
She might have
especially
been.
with the death of her father. Like she was probably questioning, you know, like why would God do this? And he
It
was
was
just
our father.
he was probably just comforting her. I know. I was just saying, you know,
I
like, but yeah, he works in mysterious ways, man.
don't question him either.
I haven't had like a dream or a vision per se. I had like an out of body spiritual experience, but dreams and visions are,
I've never had either
and
one.
I mean,
Uh,
all you got to do is ask him. Just be like, Lord, um, reveal yourself to me in any way that you see fit, and He will. I mean, it may not be what you expect,
but it's what I need.
but yeah, he'll reveal it in a way that you will understand if you are truly seeking Him. So, but yeah, that's amazing. I mean, and you can't look at death in as a bad thing as a Christian. Like it is the beginning of eternity. Like it's a wonderful thing. I mean, I tell people all the time, like I can't wait till I see my Father in heaven. It's gonna be amazing. I get to spend eternity not having to worry about suffering or pain. I don't have to worry about my anxiety, my mental stress, my body,
Oh
like
my
my
gosh.
physical body. It's
There's 3 people on that. I wouldn't rush that. I would not rush that.
oh yeah, and I got bamboozled, which is crazy.
That cost is power.
What is that squad?
But yeah, you just gotta know that He's up there, and you're gonna see Him soon. Like our entire lives compared to eternity is like a grain of sand in a beach. Like it's almost nothing time wise.
You're lucky I like you.
Yeah.
So for you down here, it might seem like a really long time, but once you get to heaven, compared to the time that you'll get to spend with Him, it's nothing. It's like a fragment. But it's not just about going to see your loved ones. It's about being in the presence of God, being where you should be.
You got any other hard questions?
Other hard question. One that I was talking about today. I was doing like a little Bible study at work, and there was I was watching this debate, and someone asked the question, and they said it in like a really like a disarming way. They were just like, you can either say yes or no, but if you say yes or no, then it reflects poorly on you, even if it is the truth. And they were just like, so if I don't believe in Jesus, am I gonna burn in hell? And I was thinking to myself, like, that's not a yes or no question. Like, you really got to think. Like, let me break down that question for you. Do you believe that if someone commits a crime, that they should be punished for that crime?
Yes.
Do you believe that you have done an evil act in your life? Do you believe that you have done something bad?
Yes.
Knowingly.
Yeah.
Okay, then by God's definition, you are a sinner. And the wage for sin is death. But Him loving you so much and Him giving you that free will, He's just like, look, I know that you've done wrong. I know that you've sinned. I know that you're not ever going to be perfect. But I love you enough that I will come down there in human form and I will die for you. I will show you how to live and I will die for you. So that way you can have a relationship with me and that you can come back to me and so that way you can spend eternity with me in my kingdom that I created for you. It's one of the greatest love stories in the world, but people treat it as if it's a punishment. Like, they're just like, well, if I don't believe in God, then I'm going to hell. And I'm just like, no, you already deserve hell. He is giving you a way out.
Yeah. If you commit a crime, you deserve the punishment of it. There's no.
But he's saying, I don't want to give you the punishment. Let me take the punishment for you. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. Like, I mean, I can't describe it in words. So yeah, people are gonna ask you questions like that, and it's gonna shake your faith, because if you answer it the wrong way, like if I would have just said, yes, you're gonna burn in hell if you don't believe in Jesus, how does that sound?
It sounds like.
It sounds terrible.
Yeah.
But the truth, it's true, but at the same time, it's not like that. There's an explanation for it. Yeah. You can't just judge the punishment without judging the crime.
But doesn't it say in the Bible that any sin is a sin no matter how much a sin is?
Yeah, so I think of it this way. If I'm making cookies, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I go to make the cookies, I make the batter, everything's perfect, right? And then I just go put like a little bit of toxic sludge in it, okay? Just a little bit. Not that much toxic sludge, but just enough toxic sludge to kill you. It's not like I put 90% toxic sludge in there. It's just like a little 1% of toxic sludge that will kill you.
It's still crime.
It's
still gonna kill you.
It's still gonna kill you. Like, it doesn't matter if it's 99% or 1%. Like, it's going to kill you. And God is just like, hang on, let me remake the batter for you. You can have some of my cookies. You know, like, because they're perfect. They're white as snow. That was an analogy.
The cookie. No, I thought you were going with the other analogy of I bake cookies, and the cookie's still a cookie either way. It's like sin is still sin, no matter how you put it. That's what I thought you were going for.
I'm saying, like, every cookie that a man can make, or wait, no, there's the cookies in this analogy. Hang on. Did you get the meaning of the first one? Because I don't think I can say it again.
No, I got what you meant.
And earlier, like, on the topic of, you know, pro-choice, pro-life, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The reason why I am pro-life is because it says in the Bible that God knits you together in your mother's womb. He forms your personality. He forms you as a whole, like who you are going to be physically, emotionally, mentally. You know, like, he forms the basis of your existence and how it fits into his plan inside of your mother's womb at the start of conception. Like, the moment you are conceived, God starts putting you in part of his plan. Like, he starts creating your personality, who you're going to be. And an abortion, or the murder of an innocent child, even if it's an unborn child, is a disruption of the process of life that God is in the middle of making. It's a defiance against God and his will. If God didn't want you to get pregnant, you would not have gotten pregnant. No life comes into existence if it's not part of God's will. You have a part of God. You have a plan. Hang on. You are a part in God's plan. Every single one of us are. You have a role to play. Whether you fill that role or not is up to you. But God has given you gifts. He's given you an intelligent mind. He's given you a free will. He's given you life. all because he loves you enough, he wants to have a relationship with you, and he feels like you can bring so much good to this world. This world would not be the same if you were not in it. You have value, innate value that only comes from a intelligent mind, a God, and a disruption of the process of creating a life that valuable is defiance against God, and that's why I'm.
Jeez, I feel so tall. I don't like it. I don't like that character. I'm never playing him again.
Yeah, I didn't.
You're not the line, dude.
I was trying to be Fuse and shoot him with my tactical. Like, this is insane.
No, I feel. I don't know
Nice.
what it is. I think with Caustic, he just looks. He feels so tall.
Yeah. Oh, dude, there's a dude behind you too.
I can't do nothing, dude. I'm getting shot from every angle possible.
But yeah, what are y'all's opinions on the pro-choice, pro-life thing?
I'm pro-law.
Pro-life. Yeah. And I mean,
You.
here's a scenario that people are going to throw at you. This is the same scenario that my sister throws at me all the time. She's just like, well, what if you had a 12-year-old daughter and she got raped by an uncle or a family member or something and she got pregnant? Would you let her get an abortion? And I was just like, first off, it's not let. I would not force her to get an abortion.
It's her decision.
Yes, but at the same time, because I know for a fact that every child that comes to life, or like God creates that life inside of the woman's womb, it has a purpose in his plan, and I will not disrupt his plan. As much as I do not want that to ever happen to my daughter, and I feel like it's an injustice, I have to be obedient to God's will, because he has a plan for that child. He has a plan for my daughter. He would not have allowed that to happen if it was not a part of his plan. And that's the sad truth of the matter. I don't like it. I want to be real honest. I don't like it. But because I know the goodness of God, I trust him. Even whenever it hurts, I trust him. Because I know that ultimately, he works for the good of the people that he creates and the people that he loves.
Yeah.
So
If that kid is conceived, then there's a reason.
there's a reason. Yeah, that my child, who unfortunately went through rape and childbirth at such a young age, she would have an amazing testimony. I know that God is going to work through her and work for her so that she can get through that situation, that terrible situation, in a way that would benefit his kingdom and the people around us. Because, I mean, I went through a terrible situation. I thought I died and went to hell. Like, it was torture for me. But because of it, I have been able to witness God's bless people through me and me sharing my testimony. I mean, I've had people come up to me at church and just be like, dude, your testimony spoke to me and it helped me. And that wasn't me. Like, that, I didn't put myself through that. God put me through that because he knew that it would help someone else. He knew that I was strong enough to endure that. He wouldn't put you through something if he didn't think you could handle it. If he couldn't get you through it. Yeah, this amazing woman that I know, her name is Sandra Parker, or Cassandra Parker. She says that God wouldn't put you through it if he couldn't get you through it. And that's just truth. I mean, she's incredibly intelligent. And that's my ex's mom. Like, we're still friends because she's an amazing woman of God. I respect her highly. She's even the person that bonded me out. Whenever I was in jail, my ex's mom, the one who led me down that path, because I was so heartbroken over my breakup. Her mom came and was my bondsman. She got me out.
Lord.
It's incredible how God works. He'll use the same people that got you into the same situation to get you out of the situation.
Here's a question.
What's up?
This is from it's from a video clip where this dude, let's just say you were in his situation,
Uh-huh.
but there's a killer and he killed your child. Would you rather take revenge on that? If you had the option, would you take revenge or forgive him?
Oh, I would absolutely want to take revenge, but it's not about what I want to do. It says in the Bible that vengeance is mine, and God is saying that vengeance is God's. I wouldn't say like vengeance is mine. I'm saying that's what it says in the Bible. God's word is that vengeance is His. And even though me as a selfish, angry father, I would want to kill that guy. I'd want to put him through way worse than he put my child through. But at the end of the
But as a
day,
believer through Christ, would you take action on it?
I wouldn't. I would definitely persecute him. Like, and by that I mean like he's going to jail. He's getting locked up for it. Like, I'll spend my entire life making sure that he goes to jail for it. But I'd also be the one to visit him at jail to pray for him. As much as it hurts, he's a child of God too. He made a terrible decision that not only affected him, but it affected me in a negative way. And we both have to deal with the consequences of his actions. But he's still a child of God. And I have to respect the fact that my God, my Father, let that happen for a reason. Sorry, dude. I'm getting emotional over that.
No, you're fine. I'm
But-
asking emotional questions, so.
I mean, it's the point. Like, if you can't be vulnerable whenever you're talking about the one who can save your soul, who can you be vulnerable about?
Yeah.
Like, that's how you get to the truth of the matter. But it's more important that you don't take my word for anything. You got to study the word. You got to build that relationship with God yourself. Because who knows, I could be blowing you a bunch of smoke right now and you wouldn't even know it. And I'm just saying that because I want you to be intellectually consistent. I want you to not just take people's words for what they say, because there are false prophets out there. But read the Bible. See if what I'm telling you adds up. And if it doesn't, reject it. Because at the end of the day, my words don't matter. It's God and your relationship with Jesus that matters. You gotta be consistent in that. Do you want that?
I already have one.
Alright. Also, people are on this grab trade.
Stay near us.
I can't get to y'all. I'm caustic. I'm moving slow.
I thought you were gonna run Octane.
I didn't mean to. I wasn't looking at mine. Okay. Mark him again? They're right here. If he's on the back right there, I think he's a sniper. 20. He is behind me somehow. I didn't even know he was. He is low. He has like 40 HP. Or like 60. There's a dude on that back wall. 2 people on the back wall and there's a dude up there on me.
I'm just throwing grenades, dude.
How we get there? Yeah, they were dead. Yeah, no.
Oh, please, Lord.
We're legit in a, we're in a try.
Yeah. There were people everywhere, dude. I didn't deal no damage. Also,
Ready to Realm and all that.
thanks for you guys, being real cool about me recording and stuff. It's just
You don't mind at all?
the only reason why I record is because if I have a conversation with someone in here and they're okay with me recording it and uploading it to YouTube and everything, like if someone ever sees that video and they're going through a similar situation and struggling with the same issue that we talked about, then maybe us talking about it kind of gives them some answers on how to, handle that situation, or answers that they've been looking for that bring them closer to God. So that's like the main reason why I record and upload it. Just because, like, if I can't reach someone inside of the game, I can reach them on social media or something. It just,
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's really the only reason why I record.